Underway in the Ville. It'll be into the post, spinning hook shot, first look for Enoch goes.
A high percentage. I think the number that Chris Mack, as Mora knocks one down, so effortless. I think the number that he was the league's most improved player, and he's letting it come to him.
McMahon is never shy with a trigger, and he knocks down a three. That is good, and that stems the tide. A little three ball for Justin Watley.
Nice pass.
Wara, too easy in the corner.
That's really good offense. And
Irish Hulk, Aiden Igeha. Corner triple for Dwayne Sutton.
I love Dwayne Sutton.
Has everything you want, and he legitimately thinks that if Sutton has ever looked at a stat sheet, Chris has not seen it. He puts a couple more on the sheet with that up and under.
I'm telling you, he's one of the most underrated players in the country. Dwayne, how to prepare, but he's got a really nice pass.
Enoch flushes it home. Miller and Perkins into the corner. There is the first triple to fall for Randy Miller Jr.
In the second half, there's so much put on those guards, Xavier Johnson, Trey McGowan's, and they're really talented.
Enoch can step out and knock down shots.
Rebound. Nice. Good decision.
Wow, step back for Enoch.
Enoch transferred from UConn.
November should be a breeze for the Cardinals, and then when the calendar turns to December, it gets real. Man misses. Williamson cleans it up. Strong on the boards. Really nice look into the corner. Sutton for three.
It's just good basketball. It's a great find by Kimball. And the spacing on the weak side.
A little bit to the Enoch story, but we'll get fresher as the broadcast goes on. Sutton can't get there in time to...
Another transfer, Kaiser from Wichita State.
Stemmed a 12-0 run for Louisville. As Enoch has looked really impressive at the post.
I'm telling you. And so we had to tease a pretty mundane story, apparently. Lay off.
We got a whole second half to make up for it as Darius Perry knocks one down at the top of the key.
And you assume it's an opportunity also where he's going to be able to go into his bench and get some of these younger guys some more experience.
Transfer. LaVelle Moton thinks he's a super important part of their success this season, particularly once they get into that MEAC schedule as Watley knocks down a triple. I thought
it speaks for itself.
He really embraces the challenge there, makes him a great fit as Miller misses a triple. Good work on the offensive board for Blunt. An $85,000 a year offer to go to Delaware State. He went and coached in middle school for $225 a month, and here he is, having gotten north
in that Raleigh-Durham, Chapel Hill area.
They've got the magic figured out in their conference tournament as Perry from downtown.
Warming up with the team before the game, so those guys are both close.
A left-handed three for Jordan Perkins. Yeah, speaking, he's a freak athlete, but he doesn't play basketball like one. And he meant that as a compliment that he really knows how to play the game, and so does Wara with a right hand. The Ants.
I didn't think I had any fears. I am now afraid of being infested by ants. That sounds miserable.
And North Carolina Central fearing Sutton, the two-hand. Harry, the best assist-turnover ratio in the ACC. It's early, but that is an encouraging sign for a kid who at times has been a little kid, which is pretty no-nonsense, but at the same time, remember this thing's supposed to be fun. It's a game, after all, as Wara on the offensive glass puts it back.
averaging 20, 21 a game. He's at 15. You just want to get your number before the coach pulls you. That's how guys think.
He knows it's coming. Williamson
Can really score.
He's trying to get to his number, though he'll stay in this game, you can figure, with that bucket. Williamson, in the same way, I think, Chris, that it can sometimes be hard to gauge just how good a team like Louisville can be against an opponent like North Carolina Central, as Kimball splashes that one home.
My parents, I told him he recruited my parents just as hard as he recruited me.
Enoch with a right.
And I wish I had had a chance to play for him.
Yep. That did not add up. He was at Loyola in between West Point and Wake, as Miller does find the range. You know, here we are as
believing in me and giving me the opportunity to be at West Point, and boy, am I grateful every day for being from there.
That's McMahon, victory. Getting a little bit out of the flow of the offense here on both sides. Josh Nickelberry for three. At this point, something of a work in progress as we get our first look at the bench. Into the post we go. Really on the road and tested. That is life in the MEAC in the preseason. Kimball has been very good tonight. Square yourself.
Take swag to no swag.
Yeah. Are you worried about in 28 years? That will not change tonight. Chris Spatola, it's been fun. Louisville did their job.
They took care of business. I mean, you said it. A game like tonight, you come in, you take care of business.